Welcome back and prepare to be bedazzled because today I'm going to be shining light on why minimum wage should be at least $500 per hour in 2025 in the land of Draconian slavery and Draconian oppression. So why does this happen to be the case, you may ask? Without further ado, without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Lamentably, much to my dismay, much to my consternation, much to my chagrin, much to my grief, much to my agony, much to my agitation, and much to my irritation, most real private sector employee jobs based on voluntary demand are often deemed to be dead and highly time-depleting, debilitating minimum wage, dispiriting, unfulfilling, undesirable, harrowing, distressful, brutally wretched, and ineffably agonizing jobs that not only dispossess an employee out of almost of his sacrosanct time, but that also do not furnish him with anything close to even one-fourth of a subsistence wage for affording housing. Furthermore, most real private sector employers are keen on not offering any benefits nor pensions to the real private sector employees. As of this confluence of time and space, the cost of living is exorbitant, it is hyper-inflated. Working most real private sector employee jobs based on voluntary demand is unconducive to allowing you to attain even a low standard of living. You need to be able to earn a hyper-inflated wage in order to cover the hyper-inflated cost of living. The dollar has lost almost 100% of its purchasing power relative to 1913. Fiat currency is devoid of intrinsic value, and you need to generate extreme wealth as an entrepreneur in order to be able to afford to attain a mediocre standard of living in 2025. There are a copious amount of chief executive officers who earn over $165 million per year just from being pursuant of that one position. Are they 793,169% more productive than assistant managers who earn a gross wage of $10 per hour? You can make that determination for yourself. Companies can afford to pay their chief executive officers at least $79,326.92 per hour, then it can be deduced that they could easily afford to pay their employees at least $500 per hour. The minimum wage should be at least $500 per hour in 2025 so that people work real private sector employee jobs based on voluntary demand can afford to attain at least a mediocre standard of living. Buying a real estate property in 2025 can easily cost over $600,000 if you do not acquiesce to taking out a mortgage loan. Buying a new vehicle in 2025 can easily cost over $50,000. And there's also over $13,000 in evisceration fees that people work real private sector jobs based on voluntary demand pay and receive absolutely nothing for paying in the land of Draconian slavery and Draconian oppression. So the cost of living is exorbitant, and if someone is not generating extreme wealth as an entrepreneur, and they're not going to be able to afford to attain a higher standard of living above a extremely low standard of living. If they are part of the real private sector workforce. So I hope that you deem this video to be riveting, captivating, mesmerizing, enthralling, intriguing, engrossing, informative, and insightful. I hope that you are entrenched in the unalloyed epicness. Do you concur with this deduction that companies can afford to pay a minimum wage of at least $500 per hour when they pay their chief executive officer over $165 million per year. Please let me know your sentiments via the comment section beneath this video. Thanks for watching. Have a blissful day.